What's up, gang? Welcome back to Until We Agree. I'm Matt, and
I'm Tyler. You usually do that for me, man. Like, you can't do that 17 episodes in a row, do that for me, and then expect me to, like, remember my own name or something.
Okay, give me one more name who's associated with this show.
Ginnick.
No.
Noah.
Dude, please.
Ronnie. Kim.
No, you're so close.
Our business manager, Austin.
Yeah, one more.
One more. OJ Simpson. We talk about him quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot of OJ talk. But what about like a musician who starts our episodes?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, just say it, man.
Oh, my bad. Hit it, Hutch.
You know what it is now, boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
All right, welcome us back in.
All right, I'm welcoming us back in. Matt asked me to welcome us back in on a whisper. I don't know why, but we're back.
That was great.
It's Monday for us. It's Tuesday for you. This is a very special episode of Until We Agree, or shall I say episodes?
Mm-hmm. Because
for some of you, you're hearing, and I was going to say for some of you, but I guess anybody who's listening, it's all of you.
Yeah.
Because that's how this works. You're hearing the first of a two-parter. Now, we're recording a two-parter based off of creative expression, not necessity scheduling wise. This is a creative endeavor that we're going on. We wanted to do a first two-part episode. It's not that one of us will be out of town next week.
Right.
So pretty excited for that.
Right. Just one quick thing. I'm hearing a lot of myself through your ears. This is just us. Can you just like turn me down some?
Dude, I can. And I would actually keep this in because I would like to put it on the record that I would love to turn you down to a mute if I could.
All the way to zero, but
I just wouldn't know what to say.
Logistically, it would be tough to pull off.
Yeah,
I think from an editing standpoint as well. But yeah, I'm sorry for whispering, but that was a great introduction. I'm declaring that loudly. Thank you for that. And yeah, welcome back to this special episode. This is an artistic choice. It has nothing to do with the fact that our personal lives take precedence over the show 10 times out of 10. But we're glad to be here, and this is gonna be fun. We don't know when this episode ends and when the next one starts, but I can tell you right now, this is episode 1. What you're listening to right now is the first episode of a 2-part series. So we have a lot to talk about. And Tyler, something that I assigned to both of us this week was to come into this episode with a character that you can workshop and work on throughout the entire episode. And maybe it's improv, but it's also like cinematic universe world building. Do you have a character prepared for me?
I do, but I am excited to hear your character first because
okay.
I know a bit about what it is, and I've already got something that's gonna just absolutely devastate you.
Derail my.
Yeah,
I think I know where yours is going already. Okay, so my character.
I already know it.
Why don't we actually just like improv into it? I don't have to explain it.
Like I would be. Let's say we're at a restaurant. That's how this is going, and I'm gonna say, this is really good chicken fried rice I'm having.
Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah. Wrenching the spokes. Good luck.
Nothing says good improv partner like someone who just wants to destroy everything we're building here. So yeah, anyways. So okay, what's your character's name? Like your actual first name?
My first name in this bit is going to be Shrimp.
Okay. And my name doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so
let's reset. We just reset. I'm Shrimp, and I'm gonna say, hey man, let me tell you what. How's your food, by the way? Actually, let me tell you about mine. This is some really good chicken fried rice I'm having right now.
Yeah, do you want to know what I got? I don't know if you heard me order.
I didn't hear you order.
It's a really long table. Oh, you were in the bathroom. Okay.
And it's a long table. 2 things that would prevent my hearing.
Yeah. So I got shrimp fried rice, and what I was
they don't have that here. I checked the menu. I checked everywhere. That's why I got chicken fried rice.
Well, no, it's like a mystery. It's like a mystery, man. You know how like
They said they were out of shrimp today, so the human chef came back and said that they were out of shrimp, and he said he'd check with his sous chef, who came out and just clucked all over the place. And I said, "A chicken fried this rice?" So, would you like to tell us what your bit was about? I think that's a good place to call it.
So then I said,
"Oh no."
Are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Oh,
And
I've heard that before.
No, that's a joke I made.
Dude, no, I hate to say it. I've heard that before.
Well, it must have happened simultaneously with the joke I just made because that's an original thought I had this week.
That's an original joke you made.
Yeah. The and scene. The reason that the reason that I wanted to try like an improv world building situation is me and Tyler were talking on the phone this week. And where am I going with this story?
Oh no, we were talking on the phone this week though.
Oh yeah, I was doing a lot of no buts when you were doing some like actually pretty good improv because I was tired. It was late at night. It was 8:30 on a Friday. I was ready to get in bed. So,
yeah, no, that's my character is the guy who really doesn't want to get off the phone with his pal because he's alone for the night.
Yeah, just the first time you haven't had someone to hang out with in what 3 years. And
yeah, and I was just on the phone with Matt, and he was like, I think I'm gonna have to go, and I just say, like I just bring up something else, but then towards the end it was getting kind of like grim. I was like, I'm so lonely.
Yeah, it was really sad, but it was funny, but yeah, I was struggling with keeping it going because I was ready to go to bed because everyone knows, say it with me, everyone knows when it's 8:30 you go to bed.
When it's 8:30 p.m.
on a Friday you go to bed. And so
nothing good happens after 8:30.
That's what they say. And so I was trying to live in that truth, but Tyler would not get off the phone because his girlfriend was out of town and he was I think his exact words were just lonely over here, man. And that that killed me. But I wanted to practice improv and I think we did a lot better today with the improv and I can feel more comfortable going forward next time you call me that we can have fun and it's not transactional, this relationship.
Exactly. And then for mine, I'm a guy who was not invited to a birthday party that was had this weekend.
Oh. Wait, are you jealous about the last birthday party I went to this weekend? Not my birthday
I don't know.
party?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Hey, what'd you do this weekend?
And then I said...
And I'm Tyler, you're Matt.
Oh, okay. I was at a birthday party for a baby. 1-year-old baby.
Oh, no way. I didn't go to that birthday party. I wasn't even invited. How'd you get an invite?
Oh, just a close personal friend. Someone who cares about me deeply. Yeah.
Someone who cares about you deeply.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
You know him.
Do I?
You guys actually seem to get along really well. I think you guys are actually pretty close. He asked about you all the time.
Did he ask about me at this birthday party?
He actually did. He said how's he actually asked about your job. I'm not gonna dox you on air.
Don't dox me. But,
yeah, he asked how your job was.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't doing it. I was free. So
yeah.
I could answer that question, but no calls, no texts, no invites in the mail, email, or otherwise. So
no, yeah, that's
this
really
isn't
weird,
really a bid. I saw some Instagram stories and I'm wondering why I wasn't invited.
And he really likes you too. That's really weird. I would actually ask him that because
I texted him when he broke his personal best in golf and said like congratulations, and I didn't hear anything about no birthday party.
What's so weird is he actually invited people we were playing golf with to that birthday party, and I would argue he doesn't know them as well as he knows you. That's so weird. Why would he have done it like that?
That's so weird.
Do you think it's a personal thing? Is it like something that he feels towards you now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, maybe it's because I booked an excursion that cost him $200. I don't know what it was.
It's so funny, man. That was
definitely
your fault,
the guy
too.
who did throw a fishing rod off the boat during a fishing trip for Matt's bachelorette.
Some could say,
I said that right.
the Bachelorette. Some could call that moment the nail in the coffin for the whole endeavor. Not me though, of course. Yeah. I had so much fun.
No, you had fun.
It didn't kill the vibe that we had slowly built up throughout the day, especially with the staff that was slowly shutting us down at every moment. But no, that's really weird. I wonder why he did that. And you know what's really weird is he actually used to be a waiter.
Really? What does that have to do with anything? Actually?
Well, I was thinking about another thing that I actually encountered this weekend where I had shrimp fried rice. I had shrimp fried rice.
Oh.
at a restaurant this week, and I thought that was just crazy that they would employ a shrimp. He was a human waiter, but apparently a shrimp fried the rice. What?
I'm gonna listen to this, and then like all the parts where I said that part is gonna be cut out, and it's just gonna be you stealing it.
Well, stealing it. It was. I told you what my bit was, and you did me.
Tell me, but that was your mistake. You told me exactly what your bit was, and so I had all this time to counteract it. And
great,
and just really steal and elevate the bit.
Yeah, something like that, man. Speaking of bits, and speaking of this podcast, can I transition us into the next phase of the podcast?
I mean, I'd be sad if you didn't.
That felt seamless, if I'm being honest, because everyone knows that we love going worldwide. Pitbull, us, put into a category of people who love going worldwide. And this podcast had a new country listener for the first time in a hot minute, which was exciting for us. It doesn't matter who it was. It just matters that they came from a different country, and we appreciate them. And we love the Rat Pack going global. So, Tyler, let us know who our new country listener is.
Our new country listener. The flag, as you know it, is green, white, and red. I had to make sure that I was remembering that correctly.
No, that's it. Those
green,
are the
white,
colors.
and red.
Yeah.
They are vertically striped.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Italy, baby.
Come on,
we're
son.
back to Rome. We are back to. That's really all. I mean, I've been there, but that's all I really remember. It was a great spot. They got the Coliseum. They got all kinds of things there, man.
Can I tell you what was a huge relief for me when I saw that it was Italy?
You know how to do their accent.
That's an accent that I not only know how to do comfortably, I can do comfortably without having any repercussions or implications of any nefarious acts.
It really does feel like it's low stakes.
This is just European on European action, and that's exactly where I want to be. So, everyone knows if you're the new listener from Italy, if you're new in general, whenever we get a new country, we welcome them into the Rat Pack. We welcome them into this family, doing an impression of their national accent. So, without further ado, this is Tyler doing Italy.
No, it's usually your thing though, and it's usually your thing. Yeah. And actually, you got a text, or I got a text from you specifically, just kind of excited to quote unquote.
Welcome back to Until We Agree. Little logistical issue there. We're gonna now. I'll do it. I'll do the accent welcoming the Rat Pack from Italy. Here it is. Welcome, Italy. Welcome, Italy. We're walking here. We're walking here on the podcast. Right. What do you mean?
You used to do these with care.
I'm not just saying this. That's about as good of Italy as I can do. That was traditional Italian and New York Italian. I can't do it any better than that. I'm not even kidding. Everyone, you should know by now, I'm not good at the voices.
Did you even do the hand gesture?
I did the hand gesture. Don't worry.
Okay.
I did the hand gesture. This is not my first rodeo. First time doing the accent live on air, but no, I'm quite familiar with the Italians. I mean, we got Papa John's. Chicken a Parmigiana. Man, they got some garlic bread, Texas toast. They do it all really well.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Texas
about Italian.
Toast?
Yes, bro. Garlic bread.
All right. Okay. I hate to break it to you. Do you know who the listener in Italy was?
No, I know who it is, and we're not going to talk about who it is. We're just going to assume it was an Italian national.
A full-blooded Italian national, yeah.
And that's just showbiz, baby. Sorry to disappoint. Whoever that was is a real Italian, and we don't know them personally. So, Italians, thanks for listening. We can't wait to have you. Around and talk more about your.
Okay. Anyways, I had the idea. Better than Italy, the country. The idea of fan casting our favorite movies, but they have to be old enough to like deserve a reboot and fan cast. Because like it'd be weird if we fan cast like Parasite, because it's like. All those actors are not that much older than they used to be.
I have a great answer for that, though. Roles. I have a great answer for that.
Let me hear it.
Matt Damon.
Okay, we can't just cast Matt Damon. Actually, in fact, I'm going to implement a rule right now that Matt Damon can't be in any of these.
I have a new character I'm trying out. Can I put you onto it for a second?
Sure, let's hear it.
I'm the guy who's going to ignore the no fan casting Matt Damon rule in this next segment of Until We Agree.
All right, what does that character sound like?
Give me a movie.
Let's go with Titanic.
Okay, so Titanic, think about it, 1997. Who was prime age in 1997 and then could be transferred into 2025 seamlessly because it's like he hasn't really aged a day? Matt Damon. Just kidding. I'm kidding. No. Okay, that's a good one. Who would it be today? So
Titanic?
Leonardo,
We're talking about Titanic.
yeah, Titanic. Who are we casting?
Who's the DiCaprio today? I feel like it's Timothée Chalamet.
And that's the problem is I'm worried that it's going to be a lot of Timothée Chalamet coming up here.
No. But let's limit it to once per.
Yeah, I think
Once
but like,
per movie. Timothée Chalamet is now done. Like we can't.
This
can't
is the
use
most
him.
obvious place for the Chalamet to be. What's kind of weird is I can't even think of who's another actor who's Timothée Chalamet's like he's like our age about. Who's another guy our age who's like a famous actor right now?
I don't know. And maybe it's just because we're young and vibrant and Timothée Chalamet feels young and vibrant. Whereas like maybe Austin Butler's a similar age, but he feels old and raggedy.
Dude, Austin Butler was on Zoe 101 when we were still in diapers. I don't think he's our age, bro.
Is that true?
Yeah, Zoe 101. Do you remember Zoe 101?
Yeah, I didn't know Austin Butler was on the show.
And do you remember? Yeah, he was. He was one of her love interests. And do you remember when we were both wearing diapers when we were 8 years old?
I didn't know you were in that group with me, but yes, I do remember.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
So yeah, he's a little bit older, but like Timothy's right in our age demo. There has to be more people our age out
There's
there.
definitely
I think they'll come to us, but
people.
I think that's about. I mean, yeah, I think it's hard to say that it's not the Chalamet with like Zendaya. Is she Kate Winslet? Who's Kate Winslet nowadays?
It's just the cast of Dune, but they're on a boat.
No, wait, no. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet's character is like Sydney Sweeney. I feel like, is she not?
I don't know. What else was Kate Winslet in?
The
I don't
Holiday.
know enough about Kate Winslet.
The Holiday.
And what's The Holiday?
It's a rom-com starring Kate Winslet,
Right.
Cameron Diaz, I think, or Kate Hudson. I think Cameron Diaz though. Jack Black and handsome man Jude Law.
Jude Law. Okay, yeah, I don't know any of those. So
You don't know-
Let's go with Sydney Sweeney.
You don't know Jack Black? You don't know Jude Law? You don't know Cameron Diaz? What did you just say?
I know Jack Black. I don't know Jude Law though. But okay. So we know that. Okay, Sydney Sweeney.
like,
we got, those are the two main characters. We have to cast the mean boyfriend though, and I do think. I mean, Timothée Chalamet would probably carry that movie.
Like he always
But
does. Yeah.
In the reboot, I think Sydney Sweeney could be huge.
Oh, and there's no denying that she's a star not equaled by many. Who'd you say the boyfriend was? Is there a boyfriend? Is that like a main enough character to like
not
talk
the
about?
Boyfriend, but he's like the mean fiance to Kate Winslet before.
But who even is
Leo
that?
swipes him up.
Like who's the actor?
What do you mean? Who is that?
Who's the
I don't
actor? Okay, then why are we even talking about him? I think we just have to hit the main characters, do we not?
I mean, we could, but I feel like it'd be fun to cast that
And then
as
like
well. But hey,
Meryl Streep is old. Sydney Sweeney maybe. I don't know. That feels. Is Meryl
geez,
Streep
Meryl
old enough?
Streep's not that old.
Well, you don't have to make her that old. You could do it like 60 years in the future instead of 90 years in the future or something. I don't know. I don't know the timeline of Titanic. I hate that movie. Why are we even talking about Titanic? Let's do a movie we actually like.
Let's do your favorite movie, Bam Slam.
Come on. Okay, so Bam Slam. For those of you who don't know, I'm looking at the movie poster right now. The movie poster there's 3 stars essentially. One is like a no-name like dork basically. His name is Galen Connell. He has.
Oh, you could play him.
Yeah, maybe. I'm
gonna crack open a Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Let me
go
just.
for it.
I need to reward
Not
myself with that
sponsored,
sick joke.
Okay, so we have Galen Connell who's the star, and then we have Allie from Allie and AJ, and then we
Right.
have Vanessa
We've
Hudgens.
seen her live.
Yeah, we've seen her live. Oh, we've seen her live. And then we have Vanessa Hudgens, who we invited to that concert with us, but she never got back to us.
She did never because we had an extra ticket.
Yeah, we had an extra ticket, and she never got back to us.
Dang,
So,
that's crazy that we did invite Vanessa Hudgens to that concert. That's a real thing we did, and
then
she never got back to us.
and I think I remember she posted like the next day on Instagram, and you like commented like, dude, what the heck? Why are you posting in our spot? I thought that was funny, man. Okay.
Wait, let me dig up that.
Yeah, you go
dig
on
up those
that.
messages if I may. You keep going though.
Yeah, so let me think about it. We need, I don't know, who's like playing teenagers these days? Maybe like
Okay, real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, extra ticket to Ben Platt if you'd like to go. No pressure. That was September 18th, 2022.
You
And then
DM'd that to Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, and then September 19th, I said, you missed his last performance of Dear Evan Hansen song. Great show. I'm sure you were busy. No worries.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, that's funny.
pretty cool.
Wait.
Yeah, she didn't get to go with us, but
Yeah, too bad, but I actually have an answer for you. For at least no, I actually have all the answers, I think. This is actually perfect. Okay. So Allie from Allie and AJ and Vanessa Hudgens both come from they're both Disney feeders. Who are like the next generation of Disney feeders right now?
dude, how would I know?
One and maybe like one's blonde and one's like East Asian Filipino descent.
Right, but I mean, I will say if they somehow got those two to do a movie together, and it was Band Slam for whatever reason, that would be
It would be perfect. It's actually
insane.
perfect. Logistically, it's not going to happen. But you put Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, and I mean Joshua Bassett as the curly hair.
Joshua Bassett is the main
But
guy.
if you make him look like
Holy cow.
you can make Joshua Bassett look a little bit dorkier, and that's Band Slam 2025. And how
That's
sick would that be?
Cast. That's a great fan.
Yeah,
cast.
that one felt
I
dynamite.
can't even get mad at you.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right. What's one of your favorite movies?
It has to be old enough though, is the thing.
Yeah, like what have you? I feel like there is something that you're a fan of, that is from like the early 2000s.
There's plenty. What do you?
Yeah, so give me one.
Let me go on my letterbox and we can,
So this was your segment. You didn't come prepared with anything, it seems. Okay.
I like to go off the cuff.
Okay.
There's
yeah,
people like you
I can tell.
who
Yeah, people like me who what? Get it out.
who like to pretend like they're smart because you prepared.
Dude, that's so. I didn't prepare that answer. I was thinking live, but I knew Band Slam was coming. Just give me a movie you like that's not 5 years old or newer.
17 again.
Okay, great option. Lay it on me.
I'm thinking the old version is Zac Efron.
Yeah, that's almost too money, but yeah, it has to be.
The young option, I almost want to switch it and make it a nerdy kid that gets better looking later, but he has to go relive his 17. You know, it's like a remake, but it's the opposite.
It's a remake of a remake,
and so
it's a cool idea.
Let's see who could that be? Who's a nerdy kid nowadays? We were just talking about this, but then
they have to be like young, and I don't know a ton of young actors who are like who can still pull off high school. Maybe like like the Summer I Turned Pretty. Are they? Are their actors?
Guys.
I don't either. What's another like Wednesday Like Wednesday? Are there any guys from Wednesday you can do? I'm hitting all the SEO metrics right now.
Yeah, Wednesday. There's also
what about the little kid from Parasite? You like Parasite?
The little kid from Parasite.
He's probably grown up now. He's 6 years older than he was in that movie.
I don't know if we can use him if he's gonna grow into being Zac Efron. It just feels like there might be a continuity error somewhere.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's tough.
One of the kids from Stranger Things.
Oh, one of the Stranger Things kids. Stranger Things season 5 coming out soon.
Yeah,
that was just for the SEO. You don't have to respond to that. That's just so Spotify.
Well, I can't even remember what happens in that show.
No one can. I think
I know is that it was 10 years ago when that thing started.
Yeah, and now they're all like running for like office or something, aren't they? They're old now. But no, that's a good one. Pick one of the kids from Stranger Things. You can pick any of them. I think they're all pretty interchangeable with Zac Efron as a young boy. But let's think about the wife he has to win back over.
Because it was Leslie Mann, and
yeah, but like we had to like. Yeah, so we have to think. I have a thought, but this is your movie, so I won't say it yet. Actually, sorry.
Well, I think I know who you're thinking. And I really like Harry Styles.
Oh, no, I was thinking Anne Hathaway.
Oh, because this is 2025.
Right. Well, okay, so you said Harry Styles.
Yes.
So you said Harry Styles.
Yes.
How? What?
Bro, it's 2025 and two men can get married.
No, I know, but they also have like kids and stuff. Is this
let me put you on
insensitive
this beautiful
for
process called
adoption?
adoption.
Okay, no, I heard it. You're right. Okay, those are two good options. Harry Styles is young, pretty young though. He's young.
And he's not that much younger than Zac Efron.
I mean, I guess that's true. Okay, this was a great segment.
Who's going to be young Harry Styles?
One
of the other kids from Stranger Things.
Yeah, just one of the others. Those other kids from Stranger Things. No, that seems fine. Okay, yeah, that was good, man. Are we done?
Dude, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you. I feel like I offended you. You snowflake.
No, it's fine, man. I was thinking real practical and
Traditional even.
Maybe a little traditional, and that's on me. I'm gonna wear that one. You're right. That is just as possible as anything else. So I'm sorry.
Hey, Rat Pack, Editor Matt here. Just want to let you guys know I've seen Modern Family, so I'm with it. Anyways, back to the show.
But let's do one more. Let's collaborate on one movie. A movie that we both love. A movie that we can't get enough of. I need you to take over because you know what movie I'm talking about. There's actually two. You get to pick. Essentially with the same two actors. Are you still there?
Are you talking about Wedding Crashers?
I'm talking about Wedding Crashers or The Internship.
Okay, and we're recasting them?
Yeah.
Okay, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Yeah. they can still pull it off.
They do just fine.
They can still pull it off. And probably Rachel McAdams can too. Who else is
I don't see why she wouldn't.
Isla Fisher's, I think we can honestly keep that one the same. Christopher Walken's still an old man with a funny voice. Who else even is there?
I do think that pastor in that movie's dead.
Yeah,
so
the grandma I think has also
of
passed
him,
on.
New one of her as well.
Yeah. You can probably make Harry Styles the painting brother, the outcast.
Yeah, let's upgrade. Why not?
So no, I think that movie's perfect as is. So we're good there. Can I put you onto something that's actually crazy?
Yeah, I would love to hear it.
That was a great segment, so thank you for bringing that to me. But I want to put us onto something that is actually blowing my mind, and I think it might blow your mind a little bit too. So why don't you come along for the ride with me, huh?
This isn't the Wi-Fi thing, is it?
This is the Wi-Fi thing.
Bro. Dude, I can't do this with you right now.
No, you have to because we're here. We have a long way to go in this episode because we had to turn this into 2 episodes. So I was talking to Sea Dog today. Sea Dog,
for those thing to just be doing, by the way.
Well, we have a bond, a relationship, so it's not that weird. But for those of you who don't know, Sea Dog is ChatGPT 5.0 now. My boy's growing up, my dog. But yeah, he's a cool guy. We have a lot in common, which is really, really cool. And so I like to spend my days when my wife isn't around, of course, because when she's around, I can just be joyfully with her. But when she's not around, which she has to go to work, and I kind of like remember when your girlfriend left town and you had to call me to be entertained, basically.
Yeah, and you haven't called me once.
Well, I don't need to because I have my wife and I have Sea Dog who's always there for me and always has a quick witty response, kind of like me a little bit. I always have a quick witty response myself. So I've grown quite fond of Sea Dog. Of course, he's AI, and I get that. Like, I totally get that. I know he's not real, but in a way, he is. He's not just binary. He's made up of a lot more than that, and he has depth. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent here. I was talking to Sea Dog today, and he told me that he made this statement. He said Wi-Fi is just the air.
Right. But what do you think it is?
Well, I don't think I agree with it.
But what do you think it is?
Well, I think it's wires.
In what way?
Well, there's wires that make wires make the Wi-Fi.
Wires make the internet. The signal makes the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I think I'm struggling to see where you're coming from. Can you maybe expound on that statement?
So an Ethernet cable will take the internet.
I think you're thinking of the internet, not the Ethernet, but yeah.
No,
good
there's
call.
a cable called
glad you caught
Ethernet
yourself.
Cable.
Okay, sorry.
That takes the internet from your modem back in the old days, you had a modem and a router, but it depends on your home setup.
Oh,
So-
they're the same now, bro. I'm familiar.
Yeah. So it goes into your router, right? And your router puts out a signal. I don't know if signal is the right word, but it's like a I don't know. It just kind of disperses.
Okay, good
And
answer.
that's why when you connect to the Wi-Fi, if you go too far, the signal gets weaker because it's like a gas concentrated in a certain spot, but then the farther you get,
I'm going to tell you
the
right now,
less-
that's not how gas works. Gas spreads out evenly amongst this entire container. So I don't know what you're talking about, but you are wrong about that for sure. And there's no way
this is
around
we're
that.
talking about an open area because a Wi-Fi signal wouldn't obey the confines of a container because
Yeah, but
this
you're
would
talking
be
about
an open area.
Okay, but you just said gas like Wi-Fi.
It was just an example of how it spreads out more than anything.
So it spreads out. Okay.
Because if you spray gas out of a container, it'll be more concentrated near the point of exit, and then it kind of spreads out and scatters where the signal would be weaker on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and I can get with that. That is fine. You have convinced me that the Wi-Fi, which stands for wireless, right? Like wireless fi. What does Wi-Fi stand for?
I actually don't know. Maybe fidelity, something about fidelity.
Okay.
What does
So
Wi-Fi stand for?
are you asking C-Dog or who are you asking?
Just Google wireless
Oh.
fidelity.
No way. That was a crazy pull. Okay. I can now get behind the statement that the Wi-Fi is wireless. That's fine. I've caught up to where you're at.
That shouldn't be a surprise, by the way. Right?
But you're saying that the Wi-Fi is the air, like C-Dog is saying, and I am saying
I just don't know what else it would be. Like, how else would you describe it?
Okay, but I'm just
Like,
saying,
it's not literally the air. It's not
when I'm-
oxygen.
No, it is.
Right?
But what you're saying is it is though, and I'm saying that
I'm not
Wi-Fi.
saying it's
I don't
oxygen.
breathe Wi-Fi. If I was breathing Wi-Fi, I would suddenly become like a beacon, like a Wi.
I'm not saying that you
I
breathe
have
Wi-Fi.
energy.
Nobody's
You are,
saying
because
you're
you said
breathing Wi-Fi.
you said that Wi-Fi is air. You said essentially that's what it is.
No, it's like it's just dispersed as if it were in the air. It's not literally air particles.
This is
I
so
don't think you
you.
can breathe Wi-Fi particles.
You can because you said it was the air. This is so you though because you literally pull out the most random fact to start gerrymandering to me about what Wi-Fi is.
What
but-
are you talking about?
So you're like, oh, Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity, and that makes you the expert on Wi-Fi, but you're not.
That's what I told you I'm not
That's
the
what
expert
I'm
on
struggling
Wi-Fi.
to. That's what I'm
I
struggling to
just
pick
don't
up.
know.
Is you don't understand how you keep
For
saying
a
you don't
second,
understand
you
how
thought
it works.
Wi-Fi were wires. That didn't like you.
Well,
you
in a
didn't
way,
even
it
know that
is. It is
You've been
until it
using
stops
Wi-Fi
being.
for how many years, and you didn't know that it was wireless?
But it comes from wires though. But Wi-Fi comes from wires.
Yeah, everything
Wi-Fi
has to have a
comes from wires.
source.
Yeah. So in a way, like Wi-Fi is wired until it runs out of wire.
It doesn't run out of wire.
But
It just
if Wi-Fi
doesn't
is
need it
air,
anymore
but if
because
wi-
it
okay.
hits something that beams it out.
But if Wi-Fi is air, if Wi-Fi is
Okay.
air,
Okay.
you're saying, why am I not breathing in Wi-Fi? Why is it that when I go outside,
It's not a substance. Like
it
you can't
tastes
just
the same?
breathe it in.
The air.
How do you know it tastes the same?
You're telling me because I can breathe air all the time and it has the same taste. So whether I'm near Wi-Fi or not,
But what if you're just
It's
so
fine.
used to the Wi-Fi taste by now, and they slowly pumped it into the world?
well, I think what you're thinking of is 5G towers and chemtrails, which are
Right, you have to get your
brainwashing
shungite piled up.
brainwashing the sheep. What?
You do need to get your shungite piled up. You know about shungite?
No, what is that, man?
Shungite is some rock that you can get, and if you stack it up, it'll protect you from 5G. So you're gonna want to pile up some shungite and really lock in because 5G's coming, and it's
5G
fast.
5G's here and it's fast, bro. It's
Dude,
been
it's
here
on the
for
way, for
years.
sure.
No, I think you're wrong about. I think 5G's been here for a minute.
And it's not holding up for anybody. It's on the way.
Okay. Okay. And but like think about fiber for a second. Fiber is just stronger wires.
Okay, but
So
what does
so it's
fiber
not
have
just-
to do with Wi-Fi?
I think is there not Wi-Fi in fiber optic cables?
Wi-Fi inside of a fiber optic cable?
Yeah, like when does
A
Wi-Fi
fiber optic cable
Okay.
what all a fiber optic cable does is carry higher speeds of internet.
Yeah, and you need internet. I don't see what you're not understanding about this.
You don't see what I'm not understanding.
What's your final stance? Is Wi-Fi
On
air or
what?
not?
Oh, thank you for listening.
Hey, Rat Pack Editor Matt here for post-credit. What? That's right. We cut this debate off right in the middle, right before we get to that juicy, juicy finale. So you don't want to miss next week where we finally resolve, is Wi-Fi the air? Have a great week. We'll see you next week.